I am here.
All right. Colton.
All right. Tim starting out with a 8-pin drop, and he's missed it left. This pair 43-44 will be starting in a moment. Tim had a 10 box. Matt is going to start out with a spare. He makes his single, take the early lead. Scott wanting a few warm-up shots, is going to take them. They're going to be waiting on Matt's second frame, which will be on lane 45. Matt on the fill. Oh no. 7-10. Now he's no stranger to making this. He's made it before on camera. He's on lane 15 at Suitland Bowl. Made that last season. They haven't started. And Matt, 8 on and 10 out. Takes 1 and 1. All right, we are now in the round of 16. And it's going to be Colton leading off on the left pair. First frame for Colton. Pocket, 9-10. Hello. Tim off the side for 4 on his first ball. Colton second. Nice try. Tim for the spare. Nice try, open frame. Colton will start with a 9. First frame for Scott. Scott starts out right in the pocket. Tim's third frame, he goes off the side for the 1-2. He had a 9 last frame. Tim with the shooting the 1-2 and completely misses left. As long as you're having fun. Yeah. Yeah. That's an opening double for the kitty cat. And the strike as well for Matt.
So I think it's safe to say we had the slowest ball on the bracket and the fastest ball on the bracket in the same match here.
Yeah, now that Brian Vest is eliminated.
You think Brian throws it harder than Colton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If they're really trying, Brian absolutely throws it harder.
Who do you think throws the hardest ball in the game? Andrew or Buckingham?
It's a coin flip between Brian and Andrew.
Yeah.
The thing is, Brian does it without making it look difficult. I feel like if Brian fully got into it, he could throw it even faster than he does.
Agree. And his dad, they say, I never watched his dad bowl, but they say he threw it that hard too.
Yeah.
Brian's dad.
Yeah, it looked like his arm was hard.
Brian looks the same way. It looks effortless to him. It's just
Double for Matt Buckingham.
all right. See if Colton can answer with a double of his own here. This will be a big double here. Great pitch.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
pitch.
We'll put that on replay. Could be in another Colton and somebody score fest.
All right. So what Scott does here. Brian's dad.
All right. Opening triple maybe for Scott. No, that's left.
Oh, he missed.
And that's in trouble. 22
What'd you call
count.
that,
The Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
22 box.
What did we get up to on 43? What was our count?
We got to 15.
Okay.
We haven't had any since, but
I had tour director and husband responsibility. I had to go MIA for a little bit.
Scott counts 7 on a second strike. I missed the strike from Tim. I think that's while we were away on replay.
Okay, cool. We got this back.
The other name, Al Palmer.
Tim, that's a double for Tim.
Tim with a double.
Everybody's got one. Literally everybody.
He's making a run back here.
Every one of these 4 bowlers on camera right now has a double.
Tim just told Matt, people didn't see it, but he just told Matt, he said, I'm just trying to stay close. Let's see if Matt can increase his lead and put a little more pressure on Tim.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh no. Matt for the triple.
That's a tough 2 frames there from Scott after throwing a double.
Yeah, bread line and pick it after a 2 count.
Colton is his headspace is pretty good right now considering after those 2 bad frames. I imagine this is going to be a good ball for 9% here.
Yeah. Spare for Matt. 87 plus at the half to Tim's 57 double plus. Now Colton see if he can throw his triple.
Oh, little light.
Light and a 6 count testing shot.
This is a tricky shot here. That getting that 9 pin down.
Yeah, getting the 9 out. It's a question too, is should I throw a heavy ball at this or a lighter ball?
I try to shoot it off the wall. Try to hit the
I think that's not a bad idea here.
Little light. It's all right. 6 count, 8 count, 9 box. And
4-pin lead.
4-pin lead. And
Now Matt looks to be up 30, but isn't really quite that much.
yeah, he's got the double over there. It's a good ball by Matt.
That'll help. We'll cue that one up on replay. Matt with a 97.5. Fifth frame for Colton. Heavy. Oh, yeah. Carries that one.
No shocker there. These guys, Colton doesn't have too many 2-frame overs in a row.
Tim off the side. 5 count on his double.
Scott's going to need to put 2 marks up here, keep the pressure on Colton.
Yeah.
Next frame. Oh, look a little off balance the line there.
That's still a makeable.
I often wonder, it's a grind. You come in here on Saturday and you bowl and then you come in and you bowl. Scott bowled 330 yesterday. Comes in here and bowls this morning 5 games. Goes down and warms up for 15 minutes. You know, it's a marathon. You know, and I wonder if the age and, you know, the fatigue gets to you a little bit here and there to where you're not as perfect as you want to be. You know, because it's exhausting. You know, you go Sunday, you bowl 5 games, you're exhausted, let alone making it to the bracket.
I've never made it all the way to the end, so I can't speak to how tiring it actually is, but I've bowled similar tournaments with probably more games, like the MITs and the NITs and youth.
I know when I won mine at the Masters last year in August, by the time I got to that last game against Mark, I was done. I was so exhausted, and you're fired up, right? You're excited, your adrenaline's rolling, but it's a long day.
That nap when you get home feels pretty good.
Oh, I was done. I was so excited that we got in the car and I told Jill, can you please drive home? It's
another tough leave here for Scott, his first split of the game. Tim off the corner on his first ball, looking to bring it back. 10 doesn't go. Scott takes 3.
I guess he thought that was going to come out.
Come back. Scott with 10.
I know I had mentioned it earlier about like how the good bowlers very rarely have dashes as far as like a missed ball or something. Perfect example, Scott's game. 4 opens, not his best 4 frames, but he hits something with every single ball.
Right. A little bit of a mistake there.
You look around at some of like the lower average bowlers, you know, I think that's the difference between like 130 to 140 is getting something on every single ball.
Right. Don't give stuff away.
Exactly.
Oh, and he brings it back. 20 box for Colton.
I will say that, you know, you start holding your wood, it builds confidence on certain shots, builds confidence on spares. You know, you break the 5 and you miss it. You try to make it to 10, don't throw it away.
Oh yeah.
You know, try and tear down and figure out what you did wrong and make it, build confidence for the next time you leave it. I mean, that's the trick of the trade. You gotta work at it.
Strike from out of 20 box.
Yeah, that's in a good groove today. He bowled good down there. I know this is his first time on the screen today, but he's been bowling good all day.
And he is in his home house.
Yes. And he's been in a fantastic groove the last several months.
All over it.
Colton converts. Scott's going to want to look to do something here big if he wants to stay in the game. Uh-oh, 43. We're up to 16.
That's 16. I'd say play it where it lies. I'd shoot it like that. Shoot the back 2 rows.
Makes sense.
Scott decided he'd rather not. Tim falling quite behind now. I think he can write that match off.
Too bad we don't have Colton versus Matt right now. It'd be a heck of a game.
Yeah.
Scott versus Tim would be another good one there.
Yeah.
We take what we
There are a
get.
couple close scores over there on 37 through 40.
Yeah. Yeah, you looking down, there's a couple good scores. Looks like Colby's going to win his match against JT. Winnie is up a little bit on John Green, the 8th frame. He's up 15. He's up 7. He's up 7 things on John.
8th frame for Scott. Got to get something going like right now.
He's got to have a straight there.
All right, solid 5. Scott got to have it. All right, keeps him in it.
Scott looks a little off the line up there. He looks like he's kind of falling over. I don't know if he's getting tired or something's bothering him, but it definitely looks like he's not committed to his slide the way he normally is. He usually stays down pretty good and keeps that right leg back. I often tell people that if I could ever change my bowling approach, I would love to bowl like Scott. Nice and slow down the lane. You can bowl with that speed and that approach till you're 90.
Right.
Like it's wonderful.
Or like, I'm sure Bob King's game hasn't changed much in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah, Bob's been good for 70 years.
Yeah. And another mark for Colton. And I think with the 34 pin lead and 2 frames to go, that's just about over.
Yeah, Matt Buckingham.
Matt's got an outside shot at 200. He needs a double. He'd have to strike here to keep it alive. And he's just not. That's still going to be a big game, even if he misses this. Speaking of big games, Colton's having one as well.
Yes. Off camera, but on 39 and 40. John Green versus Winnie Shriver.
John is up 1.
And looks like that middle match that Noah beat Paul Ayers. Looks like Noah beat Paul Ayers 146 to 142. We're wrapping up this round of practice.
Matt Buckingham, nice game, 186.
All right, so we're gonna have a pretty good finish over here on trying to see it on your screen.
39 and 40, yeah.
39 and 40. You got John Green 129 with a count ball here. And Winnie has got 118 and a 9. So at this point, Winnie's down 11. And whatever John gets on this ball right here. John, it's a little light.
Counts 8.
9.
So Winnie needs 19 to win.
19 to tie, 20 to win.
You're right. Thank you. 19 to tie, 20 to win.
I'm here for something.
Yeah.
All right, so Winnie's up on 40. You can kind of see it on your left side of your screen there. Great
ball. Almost
Great
gets it to go 7 pin. Has to make it and strike the win. Hey, Scott wasn't going for another one. It doesn't get it.
I almost feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like if you
when he misses, that's game.
What do you think, Nick? When you get up and you need a 20 box,
I want the strike first.
You want the strike first? I almost want the spare first. I feel like it's easier to throw a 10 count on a spare than it is for me to get 10 on 2 balls for some reason.
Yeah.
It's obviously the better way would be to throw the strike.
Yeah.
But it's just funny how like my mind tells me that way it's easier, and it's really not.
It's not a bad game.
No, not at all. He finished strong there. He had a couple rough frames in the middle there.
Unfortunately, Colton never really gave him a chance.
No, Colton was pedal to the metal.
Well, especially, it looked like he had a chance when Scott started out with the opening double. But
yeah, I think at this point Scott's looking back at that third frame, chopping two on that double.
Yeah.
That kind of set the tone a little bit for the next 2 frames. He missed the headpin twice. Middle rip, missed the headpin again. He picked the front one off that bread line.
Yep.
It's tough, but credit to Colton. 170 game here. He's tough.
Jeez.
Great ball. Great ball.
We're going to watch that one again because I don't know how that ball gets any better.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ball.
All right. 186 to 120 and 168 to 144. Sorry, 178. Excuse me. 178 to 144.
All right, let's give us a couple seconds and we'll be right back for the round of 8, the quarterfinals.